Hello guys, and welcome to another exciting video on this channel. In this video I'm going to talk about Pinterest and how you can drive free traffic towards your products or maybe towards your website. And if you are selling shirts on print on demand websites, or maybe if you have your own print on demand website, or maybe drop shipping website, or any kind of business, how you can actually use Pinterest to drive free traffic towards your products. Now I'll not explain what is Pinterest and what are pins and how this thing works. I assume that you already know. That is really a basic knowledge, and I'm not going to describe all that stuff. But instead, I'm going to give you some tips to increase your, Pinterest engagement level, and how you can actually make people, click on your pins and drive traffic towards your website, or maybe shirts or merch by Amazon or Redbubble or any other print on demand platform or anything that you are doing online. The first tip is that you should actually create a business account. There are two types of accounts that Pinterest offers: the free or maybe the personal account and the business account, and both are free. And it is always better to get a business account. If you already have a personal account on Pinterest, you can actually upgrade it to a business account. It doesn't cost you anything, and in fact it actually gives you additional features, the inside features, the statistics, so that you can actually know what kind of people are actually clicking on your pins, or how their pins are being saved, and the engagement level, all that stuff. You get all that. For example, here I have a Pinterest business account. So after you get a business account, you will be able to see the monthly viewers, monthly engagement, and if you click here, you will be able to check in details all the different data from analytical data from this website. Also, at the top you will get this analytics features, and this is again the overview and audience insights. I'm not going to click here and show you, because it actually shows all the data that I already have and my pins and all that. But you get these extra features once you get a business account, and that is must if you are serious about getting traffic from Pinterest towards your products or website. Okay, the next thing is that how you should create your boards, how you should manage or categorize your boards. And this was the mistake that I was earlier making, as that I was actually creating boards or main categories based on the product types. For example, pillows, I will have a separate board for pillows, or maybe for men's shirts I will have a separate board for men's shirts, and same on something like that. But later on I found out that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. So what you should do is to create boards based on interests, or based on professions, or based on hobbies, so that people actually click on these boards and see other pins that are included in those boards. For example, if you are searching for a specific, maybe if you are a cat person and you are searching for products related to cats, you are not going to click or see all the pins. For example, if you have seen one pin that features a cat shirt, you like it, and if you go to the board in which that pin is actually included, and that board includes other different types of maybe dog shirts, or maybe other professional shirts, other sports shirts, you are not going to go through all of those different pins and see that find some other interesting cat shirt, but instead you will leave it and then you go to the next pin. So that is a drawback of actually creating boards based on product categories or product types. So instead you should create boards on interests. For example, as I already said, that you create a separate board for cat persons, maybe create a separate board for dog persons, and similarly for professions, for doctors, for nurses, create different boards based on the niches. So you can actually say that these are niche boards, and there is no actually limit how many boards you can actually create in your account. So create as many as possible, and based on the niches, on different interests. So that is actually the second point, and it will be you will see that this creating boards on niche based or interest based will really help your engagement level with the audience. Okay, the third thing is that when you create a board or based on specific niche or specific interest, don't put all the pins that are only include products, or if you have a board interest, for example the cat person board or interest page, you don't put all the pins that include the shirts, mugs, or phone cases including cats. Don't put all only thing don't put all what I mean to say is that don't put only the products in your boards. Put some some interesting pictures, maybe interesting articles that you find, maybe find out interesting videos, put it in your boards. So vary your board in all these different aspects, because once a person clicks on that board and sees different different variation, they will actually think that this board is based on their interest. It is not this board is not actually trying to sell you something. It is based on likeness or something like that. And they so chances are that they will actually follow your board and maybe follow your account, and that will increase your clicks on and engagement level. And there are different ways you can actually vary the pins in your board. The easiest way is search in the Pinterest and then save pins for other people, save pins of other people that have the same interest, something related to your board. So save those pins, and that is the easiest way to diversify your type of pins in your board. Okay, the fourth thing is to follow as many people as you can. Don't start following hundreds of people every time. Click. Don't do that. Actually, you can click every day. Spend some time following other people based on the interest board that you have. For example, you have the cat person boards. Try to search on Pinterest and follow those people who already have these cat interests and these type of boards. That is another category that you will get a lot of followers in return, because once you follow the people who have the same interest as you, once they see that oh, this person also has the same interest as I do, so the chances is that they are more likely to follow your boards, or maybe follow your whole account as well. So this is another tip which can be really helpful in getting better engagement from your audience and better clicks towards your website or maybe products. Okay, the last and the final tip, that is actually not really necessary, but if you do so, it will not hurt, and although you will have to spend a little bit more time on it, but that can be really helpful. And that is to actually product, if you have products, and if you can actually put personalized kind of mockups, or maybe different mockups that the site already what you can say is that already provides. For example, on Much by Amazon, the Amazon shirts are just some shirts with the design on it. So if you put that shirt on if you put that image in your pins, you might get some clicks or engagement level and something like that. But if you have already have a mock-up that includes that shirt in a real life situation, or maybe a person is wearing, or maybe the shirt is lying on the table with other matching maybe shoes or any other type of items, and interest based items, so those kind of mock-ups will actually attract more people towards your pins and towards your boards as compared to the standard mock-ups. For example, here on this website, on this page, you can see that this is actually this pin is actually the standard image that Redbubble provides. Now these type of mock-ups are good because they include a person wearing that product, so these are good. But for those products that are only showing a plain shirt or plain product on white background, try to avoid those, but it is not really necessary as I already said. And so try to diversify your mockups, as Redbubble also provides different kind of mockup on their website that you can use to create your own mockups for your designs and put it on Pinterest and maybe on Instagram or any other fan page on Facebook. So basically, these are the 5 tips that I wanted to share with you to get more clicks, to get more engagement towards your website and towards your products. And if you have found these tips to be helpful, make sure that you like the video. And if you are interested in earning a decent living online through different ways, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press that bell icon so that you can be notified about my future videos. Also, you can join my Facebook group, the link to which you can find in the description below. And thanks for watching. Hi, thank you for watching another video. And if you have made this far, it means you have found something interesting in this video. This channel is all about sharing tips about earning a decent living online, and if you are interested in this topic, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.